So let's talk about two workouts, right? That are going to help you run a fast 3K at 3,200 meters and a 5K. Okay. Coach Jason here from Top Line Running. Hope you're doing a one. Again, I always say this: if you're an athlete or a coach and you want to continue to learn and get better and have direct access to an experienced athlete, a former competitive athlete, and a coach of the last 2 decades plus, blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com is my email address. Again, blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com. That's my email address. You can reach out to me anytime you want. Talk about any one of the hundreds of videos on this channel as well. If you haven't have questions about other things too, don't hesitate to reach out. My mission here, my calling, my duty, I feel like it is to help coaches and athletes get better. I want us to learn as much as we possibly can. Okay. And it's not, we don't always have access to the world's top coaches, the world's most famous coaches. There are a lot of coaches who can help athletes out that might be accessible to you. And I want myself to be one of them. Okay. So again, don't hesitate to reach out to me, please. But again, as always, I can't emphasize this enough. Always a good warm up, drills and strides, right? Your strides about 5 times to 50 meters, no more than that. You can even progress from strides to sprints, full recovery, walk back. Okay, after whatever your warm up might be, if it's a mile and a half, 2 miles, 3 miles, whatever it is. Okay, and then you do a transitional piece. Now, when it's 3K to 5K pace, generally the reps are going to be a little bit longer for the most part. Okay, so that transitional piece could be 2 to 3 times to 200 with a 200-meter jog. Okay, at the pace you're looking to run for the workout. This will help you find the pace that you're looking to run before the workout starts. So you're already a step ahead. And that's exactly what you want. You want to maximize the workout in its full volume and in its full pace, right? If you can do that, then you're setting yourself up for success, short term and long term. That's why I say it puts you ahead of the curve in a position to maximize your entire workout. Okay. Now, as always, these workouts are good for middle distance runners who step up in distance, long distance runners who step down in distance. Okay. It's a great workout for them to work together in as well. By the way, I apologize for the raspy, deep voice. I have a little bit of a Barry White syndrome right now, I'm battling a major head cold. So if I sound a little Barry Whitish, it's for that reason. So my apologies there. But let's get into these workouts, right into it. Workout one. 600, 1200, 600, 1200, 600, 1200, 600. So you get 4 times 600 and 3 times 1200. Okay. The 600-meter reps are done at 3K pace. Okay. And the 1200-meter reps are at 5K pace. Okay. You take a 2-minute recovery after the sixes and a 130 after the 1200s. But if you need to do 2 minutes consistently all throughout the way, that's fine too. Okay. It's up to you to decide whether you have strictly distance folks or middle distance folks who might need a little bit more rest, which is totally fine. Okay, if you add it up, 6, 12, 18, 24, you have 36, 4,000, 52, 5,800 meters worth of running. Okay, a little under 4 miles worth of volume, but a good workout. This is a good early season to mid-season workout. It also puts you in a position to run multiple paces, right? So your 200s in the beginning, before the workout starts, you can run one of them at 5K pace, one run at 3K pace. Okay, helps you again get that pace into your legs. It's a smoother transition into the workout itself. And again, if you can run a 5K race and finish at 3K pace or even mile pace, that's a good testament to your fitness and sharpness. Okay, so that's workout one. Workout two, this is more of a mid to late season workout. You do a 1.5 mile rep at 5K pace, just one. Okay, obviously you do your 200s in the beginning. Okay, after you warm up in drills and strides. So 1.5 mile rep at 5K pace. And this is a good workout to do a couple of weeks out from a key race. When I say mid to late season, whether it's conference or whether it's even deeper into the season than that. Okay. So you run that individual rep at 5K pace. You need to know what it feels like to come through at 5K pace and 1.5 miles and even further to continue to go on. Okay. So then you take a 6 to 8 minute active recovery. The rest always an active recovery. And then you do 1 times a 1200-meter rep at 3K pace. Okay, just one. Then you take a 4 to 5 minute active recovery. And then you're going to drop down and do 4 to 5 times 300 with a 90-second recovery at mile pace. Okay, and this is when you're touching 3 different paces. Okay, and again, I say this a lot. Okay, you could test yourself at a mile, right? At any point in time during the season. Whatever your mile race is, your mile time trial is, and so on, it makes it easier to calculate where you should be ballpark for 3K and 5K. Okay. And if you happen to be closer to the 3K and 5K than you are the 800 and the 400, that's a sign that says you need to work on speed development. On the flip side, if you happen to be closer to the shorter stuff, the 800 and 400 than you are the 3K and 5K, that's a sign that says you need to work on more aerobic development, whether it be VO2 max stuff, tempos and thresholds, which is your initial VO2 max, or VO2 max specific, which is 3K pace and 5K pace, right? Again, these workouts put you in a position to learn, not only learn about yourself a lot, learn about your athletes a lot, but to address multiple paces in workouts. And as the season progresses, as the workouts get more intense, the races get more intense. And the flip side, as the races get more intense, the workouts get more intense. And these are more strategic workouts. Okay. Not every race is going to be run evenly all the time. Okay. You, again, like I said, you might have folks that are very good at injecting pace in the middle of a workout, or in the middle of a race, I should say. Okay. You might have folks that wait until the very end to kick. Okay. All important factors here. And again, I always say this a lot. It's great that you can run a sub 60 for a 400 as a distance runner, but can you do it at the end of a 3K? Can you do it at the end of a 5K? That's when it's going to matter the most, right? Because 60 seconds in a relay race for a distance runner, it's not going to really get you there. I want you at 50 or faster. And so that's a training point to progress towards as well, because that's not only going to help you in a mile, it's going to help you in 3K and 5K too. But these are the two workouts I wanted to talk about today. If you have any questions, reach out to me. We can always talk about how to plug this into your training, when to plug it into your training, okay, and how often to plug it into your training. Again, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Next up is going to be two workouts to run a fast 5K and 10K. So have a great rest of the season. Talk to you next time.